Dudes, it is time for another account review. Today we have Mr. Black Reaper with us, and how are you guys doing today? Submitted. This was when 2 months, 3 months ago. Let me see. February 2nd. So getting there. There's a few more left, and I think I caught up, but it's gonna be a while. But about 2.5 months old on this one. So let's get things right into it. So I'm going to tell you as of right now, this person I can tell is very, very casual. How I know this is because when you look at attacks and you look at ships owned, it's very, very close. What this means is that there's a lot of gacha ships and not enough farming. Because if this person farmed a lot, you'll be seeing like quite the difference between these two, but that's fine as well. Also, the commissions are extremely, extremely high. This a person that played back in 2018, most likely with a commission account like this. Most likely this person played since 2018, so that's how you can tell. Right, so let's dig in further. I see Pola's right there. Nice. Okay, now let's talk about the inventory stuff. So Shokaku and Bismarck, nothing unusual here. This is, well, Bismarck's one of the favorites in the English server. Shokaku, not really. Well, she is a good ship though. That's probably why people like her, but this is done last year, so interesting choice there. Nothing I want to talk about for gear. I assume everything is fine here. You got a decent amount of plates. General plates is always lacking for most people, so I won't worry about this, but everything else looking good. Blue plates. Ooh, blue plates are kind of lacking, but if you don't upgrade a lot of gear, it should be okay. But not bad though. We got both UR guns down here. Very nice. Keeps up with the research. Very good. So a lot of people don't keep up research, but keep up with your research, guys, because you guys can get some nice things out of it. So do keep up with it. Now, gear here, everything is okay. Nothing too lacking, nothing too out of the ordinary. Everything is just how I expect it to be from someone who's been playing for a long time. Nothing too crazy. A good amount of everything. Maybe a little bit more Dido AAs, but that's pretty much it. Everything else, though, we're looking good. That's a lot of hazers, though. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of hazers right there. Everything else, though, we're looking good. Nothing too crazy. Now, I would say make more +10 Ryuseis, but I guess it depends on what ships you want to use. So, but I think 3 is lacking nowadays. I think 5 is what you want to run. So, make 5 of these if you want to work on OS. But if you don't want to work on OS, though, then by all means do whatever you want. But I say get 5 though. Until Ryuseis get power creeped at least. Do consider getting more AAs. Now, improved submarine stuff. These are great, but after you get the third one, getting more is kind of whatever. But hey, at this point, if you've been playing for a long time, you have so many core data sitting around. Just do whatever you want. I buy cog chips of mine because I'm kind of lacking on those. Yeah, buying cog chips with core data, something most of you guys will not be doing for a long time. I will tell you guys that much. So I'm lacking on those. Please give me some right now. Right, so I hope you're farming the Iris D2 place because you're gonna need more French baguette guns, my man. So make sure you're farming your D2 Iris regularly. Use your double efficiency tickets if you have them. You'll be good to go there. All right, man. Now we got good things right here. Repair toolkits. Now to me, 7 is kind of whatever. I would definitely get more of these though. Definitely say get more repair toolkits. There's a lot of gyroscopes here. As much as I love gyroscopes on Azuma, I wouldn't say make that many. Maybe like 2 or 3 is fine. But having this many is like whatever. But they're +6, so you're not heavily invested into them, which is okay. Everything else right here, we're looking good and dandy. No homing beacons at +10. I would really invest into some homing beacons because that will help you out quite a lot. Now upgrade. If you have the chance, upgrade these purple submarine stuff to bitters if you can from Gear Labs. They're very good. You need 2 of them per submarine, so hop to it and you will get things done, surely, hopefully, maybe, not sure. Now let's talk ships here. Now what I can tell from here, I do see skins. I do see 1 skin here. Not a complete free to play. I do see 1 skin. I'm not sure if we actually, was this a free one? This is not a free one. This is definitely a bot skin. I'm pretty sure. So I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay. So Um, you're at the end game state. Let's talk about ships. Well, I'll talk about ships after this is done, I guess. Um, but yeah, is this your only paid skin? I think it is. Is that Akashi one free? I think that Akashi skin is free, but definitely that Queen Elizabeth skin is a paid one for sure. And you don't even have her at 120 yet. What's the deal here, my man? What's the deal here? Let's go down further. I don't think there's any other skins here. Let's look. Let's look. Nope, I think we're all caught up here. So nothing out of the ordinary. I'll talk about ships you can level up as of later, but that's if you do OS though. So we're gonna skip past here. Get more ships to 120. That's pretty much it. But let's go down further. Let's get down further. Okay, next tab right here. Let's go all the way back up, and let's take it from the top. So PR stuff done on PR1 as expected. Very, very good. PR2, the Fate Sim 5s are coming in. FDG is almost done, but I think by now, because this was submitted about 2.5 months ago, unless it's been updated, PR2 should be done as of right now, or roughly around now. Fate Sim 5s are on their way, and we're good to go. And what we got for PR3. PR3 should be done as well. Wait, what? Okay, how are you people getting guns before the FDGs or Drake's even done? I don't even know. My RNG sucks with Rainbow Gear, so whatever, man. But PR3 is about... Honestly, if you submitted this like 2.5 months ago, you should be done all PRs as of right now. So if not, about 2 to 3 months left over, and you're done there. But you should be done as of right now, hopefully. USS, you have 1 level here and 2 levels on Royal Navy. Max those out for some nice, neat stats, and that will give you some nice perma stuff going into whatever. Now, oh baby, I love talking about cats. Let's talk about cats right here. So this cat right here, it's not terrible. The first line is usable because a lot of people nowadays just run light cruisers and heavy cruisers for most things. And that line is honestly like one of the best normal lines you can get. You have firepower and torpedo plus 10 for your cruisers, so that's very, very good. Obviously, damage backline is nice as well. Destiny is okay too. 3%, more or less, you can like it or not. I personally think it's kind of whatever nowadays, but it's definitely a good line because it applies to all ships, so nothing to take out of that. Now we got here, this cat right here is usable. Well, obviously steel cat, but I'll definitely aim for a better one. Now I'm not sure if that Flame's Aggression is a rolled stat or not, but getting a good cat for steel is very, very easy because there's a lot of cats that come out for steel that's like torpedo and reload, and the KMS one, which KMS are honestly like the only as of right now that aren't like super limited. They're like the common ones, and they're really good submarines as well. So KMS faction isn't super good on the steel cat, so it is not hard at all. I'm not a fan of the HP. The accuracy is kind of whatever too, but you have 2 usable lines. But I would definitely, when it comes to steel cat, go for 3 usable lines because it's super easy to get a 3 usable or 3 damage line for steel versus like other cats like Oscar, Lime, Pound, and Bishimaru and stuff. Steel is very easy to get. Now let's talk this cat right here. If you're using IJN, it's good. The back line is restricted to battleships because you have this line right here. So if you use battleships a lot and you don't use carriers that often, it's fine. But you're restricted to IJN right here, so be very careful when using this cat. This cat right here. Now this cat is a torpedo cat, which is great and all, but one of the best torpedo ships as of right now, Ibuki, is a heavy cruiser, and Heart of the Torpedoes does not apply to her. This applies to destroyers and light cruisers, so she won't get benefits from that. But for like Noshiro, I don't know what our cruiser torpedoes there are right now. I don't even know. I think Naganami's destroyer though. This can apply, but Takemaru is a cruiser cat, so keep that in mind. This one right here is a fine cat. Very solid cat right here. No unique lines, but definitely usable cat. Do like this one compared to this one right here. Not as restricted and a lot more better universally. But again, no unique lines mean if you're trying to score for a perfect cat, like just like a 5 line that's very good, it's gonna be very hard because getting 2 unique rolls is extremely rare. Now, this Bishimaru, very good, very good. I hope that's a base cat right there. If it's a 2 base cat, I am not a fan of it. But this cat right here, if this is your base, that is a very solid Bishimaru. Very good, very good. Now that's assuming that these 3 talents are base though. If not, kind of skeptical. But if these 3 are natural bases, very good cat. Try to go for a Flames Aggression or a Destiny, or go for both actually. And this is a very solid cat right there, very solid. This HMS cat right here, Pound, good, fine, because this is online, the Royal Navy. Winds Alacrity, not a fan. Force Serenity, also not a fan. So you have 2 unique lines, but these are kind of whatever unique lines. Not a fan of those. But definitely you can't use this cat, but HMS only, so make sure you're checking on that. This cat right here is a fine cat, but remember, use it on HMS only primarily if to get the maximum out of it. I have a cat just like this one, it's level 24. Same skill set, base talents, so I don't use it that much, but I level up nowadays. Just remember, if you want the maximum benefits from it, you have to use HMS. And this one right here, we have Soulful Warrior. Wow. Honestly, if this is a base right here, these bottom 3, that's very good. Force Serenity, not a fan of it, but the bottom 3 though, very good. That's a very, assuming this is a solid base, this is a base, this is a very solid one right here. I like it a lot. I like it quite a bit. 5th slot or 6th slot not unlocked. We got some ships leveled up. Submarines, work on your submarines if you haven't yet. We have some cruisers, all the front vanguards, very good. Exactly what I would expect. As your dorm name, we have a lot of stuff right here. Rest right here. All right, I'm hoping you're working on these ships, which is nice. Oh, we have a Ring Shokaku, very cool. Obviously, it's your favorite ship, so can't hate on that. I respect it. Now let's go down further. You're working on your Crane Sisters. Honestly, if you're free to play, you ring a ship. I better see that ship at 120 because you like that ship that much to give him one of your very rare rings. I want to see Shokaku at 120. No questions about it. Go down further. We got some other ships as worked on as of right now. Right now, I want to see a lot of ships at 120, and I want to see you start tackling some OS because I see no OS here. But I don't think I asked for OS when I did reviews or whatever. So I want to see you start working on OS as of right now. You got to the point. You have submarines at 120 already. I want to see you start tackling OS as of right now. So good luck on that. Get more ships to 120, and let's talk about these ships right here. So ships you can level up to 120. Everything below 110, I'm going to tell you to level up. Okay, so here's some examples if you want to level up specific ships or whatever. So below 110, I'll tell you which one are good. Key is good. Minneapolis is okay for, well, not OS stuff, but still a good ship regardless. Arc Royal is good. Rosia's good. Now Champagne PR stuff, obviously the PR ships get to 120 as soon as possible because they have that 15% damage with Sirens, which is going to help out a lot. 15% damage, guys, goes a long way, so watch for that. Chappie is good. Heryu, when she's maxed, which she is right now, is good as well. Let's stack down further. Centaur is good. Pola is fine. What else we got here? I think Kumano is fine, but I never leveled her up, so I wouldn't know. But I think we have a lot of good ships, or decent ships at a high enough level already. But yeah, do consider getting more of these ships to 120. Now, I'm not sure if you keep every single ship. I think you do, but work on those to 120. You have a good chunk of them at above 110 already. Just finish them off at 120 and you'll be good to go. But I assume you are working on your thingamabob. So your OS. So I think you're good to go. Oh, I see more rings here, so I guess you're not. Well, maybe you could be free to play. I'm not sure, but I assume you're not. So yeah. Anyways, OS. Good luck. Anything else? Questions, guys? Feel free to comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.